The first time I watched football, a guy went down like he'd been shot. Nobody had touched him. Everyone else kept watching like nothing happened. I rewound it 3 times. I still couldn't tell. That confusion, where you can't tell if it's real or theater, that's one of the most universal parts of watching this sport. Nobody wants to ask, because asking feels like admitting you don't belong. Nobody hands you a manual when you start watching football. But by the end of this, that moment will never confuse you again. This started before cameras, before replays, before VAR. Referees had one tool: their eyes. Players worked out fast that a bigger reaction meant a better chance of getting the call. It worked so consistently that the habit became part of the game. That's the part nobody expects. It wasn't cheating. It was an adaptation. On the surface, it looks like pure acting. The player gets in contact, goes down, grabs their ankle. The referee either gives the foul or shows a yellow for simulation. That's the official word for faking. But most of these aren't full fakes. The contact is real. The reaction is amplified. A player going down is communicating. This happened. Pay attention. It's the same instinct as flopping in basketball. James Harden built a Hall of Fame career drawing fouls by selling contact. The fall isn't always a lie. It's a broadcast. And in a sport where one foul in the right spot could decide a match, that broadcast is worth everything. And here's where it breaks down. Referees see so much simulation that real injuries get waved off. The culture of selling fouls has made it harder to protect players who actually need it. That delay can matter. Fans don't get angry because a player fell. They get angry because it feels like being conned inside the rules. That's a different kind of loss, not a fair fight, but an ambush. Players don't see it that way. To them, it's a skill. Knowing how to use the referee is part of competing. Here's the thing nobody admits. The same fans booing an opponent for going down will cheer their own player for doing it 30 seconds later. Every match, without noticing. That's not hypocrisy, that's football. And honestly, once you see it that way, you stop being annoyed. You start watching it like a chess move. Next time you watch, check where the player's eyes go after they fall. If they immediately look up at the referee, they're fine. A genuinely hurt player doesn't do that. Now you'll always know. If this is the kind of thing that makes football click for you, there's a lot more of it here. That brings up something I haven't covered yet: how referees make that call in real time, under pressure, with 60,000 people screaming. It's even harder than you'd think.